Now, mother, what is the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
Come, you answer with an idle tongue.
Go, you question with a wicked tongue.
Why, how now, Hamlet?
What is the matter now?
Have you forgot me?
No. By the rood, not so. You are the queen, your husband's brother's wife, and would it were not so, you are my mother.
Nay, then I'll set those to you that can speak.
Come, sit you down. You shall not budge. You go not, till I may set you up a glass, where you may see the inmost part of you.
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt not murder me?
A bloody deed! Almost as bad, good mother, as kill a king and marry his brother.
As kill a king? What have I done that thou darest wag thy tongue in noise so rude against me?
Such an act, mother, that blurs the grace and blush of modesty, calls virtue hypocrite, takes off the fair forehead rose from the forehead of an innocent love, and sets a blister there, makes marriage vows as false as dicer's oaths. Yea, this solidity and compound mass, as against the doom, is thought sick at the act.
Ay me, what act that roars so loud and thunders in the index?
Look you upon this picture, and on this, the counterfeit presentment of two brothers, a combination and form indeed, where every god did seem to set his seal, to give the world assurance of a man. This was your husband. Mother, look you now what follows. Here is your husband, like a mildewed ear, blasting his wholesome brother. Have you eyes? You cannot call it love, for at your age, the heyday in the blood is tame. It's humble and waits upon the judgment. And mother, what judgment would step from this to this?
Oh, Hamlet, speak to me no more. Thou hast turned mine eyes into my very soul, and there I see such black and grained spots as will not leave their teeth.
Nay, but to live in the rank sweat of an ensign's bed, stewed in corruption, honeying and making love over the nasty sty.
Speak to me no more! These words like daggers in my ears. No more, sweet Hamlet.
A murderer! And a villain! A slave, not 20th part the tithe of your precedent lord. A vice of kings. A cutpurse of the empire and the rule. Taken from a shelf.
Alas! He's mad! This is the very coinage of your brain. This bodiless creation ecstasy is very cunning in.
Ecstasy. Mother, my pulse, as yours, doth temperately keep time and makes us helpful music. It is not madness that I have spoken. Put me to the test, and I, the matter, will reword, which madness would gamble from. Mother, for love of grace, lay not that matter in unction unto your soul, that not your trespass but my madness speaks.
Hamlet, thou hast cleft my heart in twain.
Well, I must to England, you know that.
Alack, I have forgot. 'Tis so concluded on.
Mother, good night. Pardon me, my liege. I had forestalled this dear and deep rebuke ere you, with a grief, had spoke, and I had heard the course of it so far. There is your crown, and he who wears the crown immortally long guarded yours. If I affect it more than as your honor, and as your renown, let me no more from this obedience rise, which my most inward true and duteous spirit teacheth, this prostrate and exterior bending. God witness with me, when I here came in and found no course of breath within your majesty, how cold it struck my heart. If I do feign, let me in my present wildness die, and never live to show the incredulous world the noble change that I have purposed. Coming to look on you, thinking you dead, and dead almost, my liege, to think you were, I spake unto this crown, as having sense, and thus upbraided it. The care on thee depending hath fed upon the body of my father. Therefore, thou best of gold art worst of gold. Other, less fine in carat, is more precious, preserving life and medicine potable, but thou, most fine, most honored, most renowned, hast eat thy bearer up. Thus, my most royal liege, accusing it, I put it on my head, to try with it as with an enemy that had before my face murdered my father, the quarrel of a true inheritor. But if it did infect my blood with joy, or swell my thoughts to any strain of pride, if any rebel or vain spirit of mine did with the least affection of a welcome give entertainment to the might of it, let God forever keep it from my head, and make me as the poorest vassal is, that doth with awe and terror kneel to it.
What? Will the aspiring blood of Lancaster sink in the ground? Well, I thought it would have mounted. See how my sword weeps for poor king's death. May such purple tears be always shed from those who wish the downfall of our home. And if any spark of life be yet remaining, down to hell, and say that I sent thee thither. That I have neither pity, love, nor fear. Indeed, 'tis true that Henry told me, for I had often heard my mother say that I came into the world with my legs forward. Had I not reason, think ye to make haste, and seek their ruin that usurped our right? The midwives wondered, and the women cried, "Oh, Jesus, bless us, he's barred with teeth." And so I was, which plainly signifies that I was to snarl and bite and play the dog. Then, since the heavens have shaped my body so, let hell crooked my mind to find it. I have no brother. I am like no brother. And this word, love, which graybeards call divine, be resident in men like you. But not in me, for I am myself alone. Clarence, beware, for thou keepest me from the light. But I will sort a pitch day for thee, and I will buzz around such prophecies that Edward shall be fearful of his life. And to purge him from his fear, I'll be thy death, counting myself but bad, till I be best.
What? Were you all snarling before I came? Ready to catch each other by the throat and turn you all your hatred now upon me? Did York's dread curse prevail so much with heaven? Why then, give way, dull clouds, to my quick curses. If not by war, by surfeit, die a king, as ours by murder to make him a king. Edward, thy son, which now is Prince of Wales, for Edward, my son, which was Prince of Wales, died in his youth by like untimely violence. Thyself a queen, for me that was a queen. Long mayst thou live to wail thy children's loss. Long die thy happy days before thy death, and after many lengthened hours of grief, die neither mother, wife, nor England's queen. And leave out thee. Stay, dog, thou shalt hear me. If heaven have any grievous plague in store exceeding those that I could wish upon thee, the worm of conscience still begnaw thy soul. Thy friends suspect for traitors, while thou livest, and take deep as traitors for thy dearest friends. No sleep, close up that deadly eye of thine, unless it be where some tormenting dream affrights thee with the hell of ugly devils. Thou elvish mocked abortive rooting hawk, thou slave of nature and the son of hell, thou slander to thy mother's heavy womb, thou loath issue to thy father's loin, thou rag of honor, thou detested. Let me make the period to my curse. Take heed of yonder dog. Look, when he fawns, he bites. Have naught to do with him. Beware of him. Sin, death, and hell have set their marks on him, and all their ministers attend. Oh, but remember this, another day, and say poor Margaret was a prophetess. Live, each of you, the subjects of his hate, and he to yours, and all of you to God's.
It is the cause. It is the cause. Let me not name it to you, you chaste stars. Yet, she must die, else she'll betray more men. Put out the light, and then put out the light.
Who's there? Oh, hello.
Aye, Desdemona.
Will you come to bed, my lord?
Have you prayed tonight, Desdemona?
Aye, my lord.
If you bethink yourself of any crime, unconcealed is yet to heaven and grace, solicit for it straight.
Alas, what do you mean by
Well, do it and be brief. I will walk by. I would not kill thy unprepared spirit. No, heaven forfend, I would not kill thy soul.
Talk you of killing?
Aye, I do.
Then heaven have mercy on me!
Amen with all my heart.
If you say so, I hope you will not kill me. And yet, I fear you. For you are fatal then, when your eyes roll so. Why I should fear, I know not, since guiltiness I know not. Yet, I feel I fear.
Think on thy sins.
They are loves I bear to you.
Aye, and for that thou diest.
That death's unnatural, that kills for loving. Alas, why gnaw you so your nether lip? Some bloody passion shakes your very frame. These are portents, yet I hope they do not point on me.
Peace and be still.
I will so. What's the matter?
That handkerchief, which I so loved and gave to thee, thou gavest to Cassio.
No! No! By my life and soul, send for the man and ask him.
Sweet soul, take heed. Take heed of perjury. Thou art on thy deathbed.
Aye, but not yet to die.
Yes, presently. Therefore confess thee freely of thy sin, for to deny each article with an oath cannot remove nor shake the strong conception that I do groan with all. Thou art to die.
Then Lord have mercy on me!
And say amen.
And you have mercy too. I never did offend you in my life. Never loved Cassio with such general warranty of heaven as I might love. I never gave him token.
By heaven, I saw the handkerchief in his hand. O perjured woman, thou dost stone my heart and make me call what I intend to do. A murder, which I thought a sacrifice. I saw the handkerchief.
He found it then. I never gave it him. Send the man hither and let him confess the truth.
He hath confessed.
What, my lord?
He hath used thee.
How? Unlawfully?
Aye.
He will not say so.
No, his mouth is stopped. Honest Iago hath taken order for it.
I fear interprets. What, is he dead?
Had all his hairs been lives, my great revenge would have had stomach for them all.
Alas, he is betrayed and I undone.